Okay, so I'm not gonna keep waiting. It's already Sunday. I told myself I was gonna try to see if maybe my eyes could allow me to do the live about the House of Villains, but I'm like, I'm gonna try to read the comments because I mean, the episode was good. It's getting better. I already know the season's gonna be good because it's gonna give us all the things we want in reality, and we always want a villain, and they've given us a lot. But today's episode was good. I mean, it started where it left off last week. So we knew who the people were in for the competition. Now, the whole Shake and Jax thing, let's get straight to that. So Jax is sitting there talking to Shake about, oh, my wife has a $2 million contract with Jenny Jones. Jenny Jones was a talk show host. No, with Jenny Craig. And, you know, I have this and I'm doing that and I got this and this is for this much and I got 400,000 off Cameo in the last year or two. Da da da. You like, okay, so you on here 200 is petty cash. You know what I mean? And so it's people in there like, well, Jax seemed like he's straight, but then Jax hears Shake, which one, you're in the House of Villains, so be careful when you're talking about people. They're always listening to see if someone's talking about them because they're always talking about somebody. That's what villains do. But Jax comes up like, hey, I was trying to be nice to you, give you some pointers. I'm like, I don't know what pointers Jax was giving because Jax was only talking about Jax. Jax money, Jax cars, Jax crib, Jax kid, Jax. It was a Jax party. You know what I mean? Jax only cares about Jax. But that's a whole nother trip down memory lane. So that happens. Corinne has a crush on Johnny Bananas, okay? And Johnny Bananas flirts with everybody. He still has that same kind of mentality that he had with the real world. You know, we come on here, I'm flirting, I'm trying to sleep with every chick, you know. He still has that mentality. And then the other Johnny Fairplay, you could tell he has a little crush on her too. So she's going to use that to her advantage. I have a feeling she's not going home just yet. So, you know, she's cool with New York, but they're going to have this challenge. And so the challenge is they're going to take this golf cart. They're going to take this golf cart and they're going to go be blindfolded. They're going to pick one of their teammates to lead them while they're blindfolded and everything else. So, let's see. Corinne picks, who does Corinne pick? Oh, she picks Bobby Likes. Which was funny because I thought she was going to pick New York because, like, right before they had this big conversation about having each other's back and all this. But then when it was time for her to choose, she's like, I don't know who I'm going to pick. Shake picked Johnny Bananas, which was smart because Johnny Bananas does a lot of these challenges. But then Johnny Bananas is like the king of looking out for himself because he understands there's only one winner. It's not a team effort. It's one winner. So, but he picked Johnny Bananas and then... Jax picked Johnny Fairplay. So Bobby is giving her good tips, but you can tell she's not trying to sabotage her. He's not trying to get to her too excited. So he goes ahead, he does his thing. Then Bananas does a great job of getting Shake through there. Shake goes through it. I knew once he went through, I'm like, he's going to have the best time, you know. And then I don't think he even touched a cone. And when Corinne went, she touched one cone. But her time was a little slower. But Johnny Fairplay screwed over Jax. I mean, first of all, to trust someone in this game, trust them to what? Let me win the money and send them home broke? You can't trust somebody in a house of villains. I'm like, come on, y'all. Reality 101, trust no one. Money on the Table, trust no one. I've watched all those shows with money. I've watched Friends Sabotage. I've watched Homies. Remember when... Real Chance brother on For the Love of Money, him and White Boy fell out and they had been friends for years. They had been friends since I Love New York. They fell out over that money and they fell out over hoops, but we'll talk about that another throwback day. So anyway, so they do the challenge. Shake wins the challenge, so he can't be sent home. So now they're gonna vote. So now the power is not up to the head of the house because the head of the house has, you know, put the nominees up. They don't get to vote in the final vote. And the person who won, who was just inside of the, you know, three to go home, one of the three to go home, they don't get to vote. So the other six go in to do their vote, and the other six vote in, I don't know, it's a strong lean tour they gonna send Jax home, because of course they do not give us the results on this one, because they're gonna keep giving us cliffhangers so we can keep coming back. So we can keep coming back. I mean, that's always smart on a show. You don't give me too much, because sometimes we'll be over it. But yeah, so I think it's gonna be Jax. But wait, before they go in to vote, New York tells Jax that she pulled one of her mother's moves. I swear for a minute I was like, did New York's mama come in the room? Because it really felt like a New York mama moment. But she literally tells Jax, like, you know, Jax, I saw your soul, and I saw that it's black. Black is, I said, wait a minute. She said, she called him a demon. Jax is crying, bawling. I said, now, Jax, I know somebody's called you a demon. Possessed, evil, something before. Because Jax, you're a mess. You have done some wild stuff. I just remember how when I thought, oh, Jax is the greatest person, then it just everything started coming out. You were living with people, living with a whole gay man, which you swear nothing happened with you and him. And do y'all remember that with Jax? He was living with the man, and he said the guy would have him do stuff like take naked pictures and stuff, but he didn't think nothing because he just came to Hollywood. I said, boy, don't you give me that. I just came from Hollywood story. But anyway, then that doesn't make him evil, but Jax just been into a lot of stuff. Jax, lots of raging. You had, I mean, that was like demon, and I mean, he's balling. He said, I'm just a Christian father. He said, I'm just saying, what is going on with Jax? Get off of House of Villains, Christian father. But yeah, I'm like, send Jax home, y'all. Go on, send Jax home. Jax, yeah, if I hit to feel for Jax once on time, what they do on Bravo, what he do on Bravo, but you're on this show, sweetie. So I need you to be a villain. And I'm like, they don't really want... Jax was showing us his dark side in that jacuzzi. Like, he was showing us, because Jax is a fighter. He gets drunk, he fights, you know, in my opinion. He always seems like he does a little C. But he just... I mean, that's what Jax does. Think of all the fighting Jax did on the seasons, especially in the first couple of seasons. Like, I kind of really fell out with Jax. Because I like Tom. I like both the Toms. These days, I don't like anyone like I used to. But when Jax got into it with Tom, and he was messing with Nancy Kristen, I was like, oh no. Oh no, Jax, no. You messed with her? Oh, like you just messed with anybody. Like you were doing Stassi so wrong, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, so it looks like it's going to be Jax. I don't know. But then Bobby Likes had this moment where he like was tipsy and was like, I want to go upstairs and mess with the girls, but like it wasn't funny. And I thought, oh, he done got on New York's side. I said he think he giving himself a moment. New York is the queen of getting a moment. New York is the queen of figuring out how to be the most likely to win, but become the most popular. New York is good for that. You know what I'm saying? New York is good for that, because I mean, she came on Flavor Love, didn't even win it any of the time she came or came back, but ended up with several spinoff shows, and we still talking about her. Look, we watching her right now. We are watching her right now. So, yeah, like I said, it looks like it's about to soup up and juice up. I see, like, in my mind, I see Bobby and Bobby Likes in New York getting along more than I see Bobby Likes in Omarosa. But I can't really tell. Tanisha still being real calm, y'all, if you ask me. Tanisha still being real calm, and I know there's still got to be a little side. So she giving us all the, oh, I'm a mother. Jax, work on that snore, whether you stay or not, because that's the mother in me. I'm just a mother girl, and I'm a mother, and I'm a mother, and I'm take girl sound. But yeah, so like I said, today was a good episode. All in all, that's basically what took place. Like I said, I just want to go ahead and get this review out. Now, the reviews that we have to do, where I'm going to just put the upload up about the video, please put in the comments something. If it was something I forgot to bring up, or something in the episode that you liked, or was a part, you know, that I might have missed. But I just wanted to go ahead and get the gist of the review out, because when I come back to doing the review of this season, and we're doing it live because I like live interaction, when we go back to that, the first day we coming back, we'll do a show before we do the review of the episode we're on, and we'll go over quickly together the episodes that I did uploads for. And if the uploads work out, we'll do it that way. But like I said, just leave your comments. Leave what you thought about it. Leave if you think Corinne is going home or Jax. You know, like I said, I didn't bring up old girl from 90 Day, because really she didn't do anything but throw her body around. I mean, I don't know if she's just going to throw her body around sexually till they send her home fine. I don't know. But it seems like it's part of her game. But she must not watch like the Real World Road Rule Challenge and stuff. That only lasts so long. You know, especially if the fellas aren't getting nothing out of it. Trust me, it doesn't last that long. But yeah, so leave a message, leave a comment about the show. If you watch the show, I'm going to actually drop the link from E Entertainment, from their channel, of the episode for those who might not have the E Network, might not have Hulu, whatever. You might not have any of that. But if you don't have any of those streaming devices, or cable, I'm going to drop it because E drops it afterwards. So for anybody who wants to see it, I'm just going to put it up. You can go ahead and watch it. You can skip the ads when they come up if you like, but you can go ahead and watch it so that you can have your own opinion about the show. But like I said, it's just entertaining. It's entertaining in its own way for reality, and these are reality stars I've watched over the years, so I really enjoyed it. So once again, this was episode 2 of season 1 of House of Villains, and like I said, it's not a long review. It's kind of a short review because I just want to really put the review out, and I gave you the whole gist of the review. And like I said, so right now, as far as clicks are, you have the girls deciding, I forgot to say this, the girls deciding they're going to work together. So Corinne isn't like, I'll even work with Omarosa, you know what I mean, whatever. I just need them to vote for me, because she's just thinking about the vote for tonight. But that's what the girls do on every challenge. They always have this secret girl alliance, and then the boys do it too. They have this secret boy alliance that also has a boy alliance with girls in it, and then a girl alliance with boys in it. But really, we have our own. It's no trust. There's one winner. You got to remember, it's a dolo fight regardless. The only thing we can do, if I told somebody, is we could stay and we could compete against each other at the end, because we could just keep rolling it down to that. But no matter what we do, there's one winner. Like, it's not a group effort. So people have to remember that. So whenever I'm watching shows and they're acting like they need to be besties to win, that's not the name of the game. So, yeah, like I said, this is going to be a good season. Oh, and I forgot. How could I forget? They brought back, oh my God, why did her, Carol Baskin, is that her name? You know, the one from Tiger King, the one who got into it with the Tiger King, the one, yeah, her. They brought her, but it's not just about her being, talk about a villain, because she was a villain to the internet. Lots of people hate her. I love the Tiger King, that little documentary they had. That was really good. I guess I didn't realize all that was going on in the cat world till I watched that show, but I really liked it, other than, I mean, it was old because it was from the past, but it just felt like I was watching some old shit, but it was. But she also was getting into it with Joel from The Soup, the host that's on the show, on House of Villains. Joel and her have a back and forth with each other, too. Because, he does the soap. But this is called The Soup. The Soup, not the soap. The Soup. I'm thinking of something else, the soap. The Soup. But, yeah, so like I said, it was a good episode. It was a good episode. So, like I said, they have the redemption challenge. So now we know how it goes. It goes, you have a challenge to become the head of the household. Kind of like Big Brother. You have a challenge to be the head of the household. Then, in that challenge, they pick some people. Then, those people get to have a challenge against each other. And they get to have a challenge against each other. One of them will be, safe from elimination. Then you got the 2 that go down, the house votes. They go home. But another note, side note. Did anybody notice the Flavor of Love dinosaur outside? I said, wait, this is a VH1 special? Because I thought this was on E. But did anybody notice that? I'm like, did they have that just because you have a Flavor of Love cast member on here? I don't know, but there's a Flavor of Love. There was a Flavor of Love thing outside the house. The dinosaur with the clock on right outside. And when they're coming in the house, Bobby Love hugs it and says it's the only thing he trusts. He hugs the, dinosaur outside. Y'all didn't see that? I'm the only guy I catch that. But anyway, guys, so I enjoyed that. That was episode 2 of House of Villains. I can't wait for this week's episode because, one, I want to see if they send Jack home or are they going to shock us and we all think Jax is going home and Corinne stays. But I really feel like they're going to send Jax home because I think everybody's just kind of annoyed by Jax and irritated. And the fact that Jax thinks that he's everything and the sun and a bag of chips is weird. But like I said, other than that, it was a good episode. I know this show is going to give us all the things we want from reality TV. So I'm going to enjoy it. You all have a good night. Let me go ahead and put this up so that I can have the upload up about this episode. It was good. I'm sorry I didn't get to interact with you all, but I know if I would have did it live, I would have tried to read the comments. So I'm really trying to do my eyes right. So the blessing was I was able to do this whole video without my sunglasses. So that was that was me giving my eyes. Thank you, everybody. Love you. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And do not forget, if you watch the show or you know about the characters, or you've heard about the show, go on and put a comment on in there, and we'll talk about it. I can't say that I'll write back an answer to the comments, but when I go live, so if anybody puts any comments in here tonight, when I go live tomorrow, I will address those comments. So I will, that's how I'll address them. But otherwise, like I said, when we go back to going live and talking about the show together, we will recap together the episodes that I did uploads on. All right, I love you guys. Have a good night. It's still a pajama jammy jam. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your crown. Love you and have a good one. See ya tomorrow.